for the first thing is understanding when you're in this stage is trading is not easy, right? And this, I know it's like, sounds very cliche and you hear it, you don't hear it, but I think understanding this truth is so important. Because I think most people that are on stage 1 and 2 go into like, oh, trading's going to be easy. I'm going to be this millionaire trader in day 2, day 3, day 4. And I think knowing right here that, hey, this thing that I'm about to do is very hard. It's going to be extremely difficult, and accepting what you're walking into kind of makes it easy. Why? Because as you go through this journey and it gets harder and harder and harder, you start knowing, well, I know what I signed up for. I know this is going to be hard.
Yeah.
I know what I was going to accept. But then if you go into this and you're like, well, when I go on Instagram or I go on these platforms and I see someone having this and having that and making so much money, why am I not able to do it? These processes get very, very hard for you. That's number 1. Number 2 thing that we want to accept and we want to kind of really nail down is our goal in this whole process is not making money. This is not our goal. We are not trying to make money. And I know it sounds crazy when people watch this. They're like, what do you mean we're not trying to make money? We want to accept that. We do not want to track our progress here off the dollar sign. If we go into this process that I'm going to dive into and we start looking at the dollar sign and we're like, well, I'm in process 3 and I'm unprofitable, it's not working. That's not the right metric. And I'll get into the metrics. So we're not looking at making money here. That is not our goal. If we do everything right in these stages properly, this dollar sign will come knocking on your door and it'll show up on its own without you even chasing it, right? So we chase the process. As we get better and better at the process and we get better at trading, this part comes on its own, right?
Just the byproduct of the work and the focus on the right things.
Yes. And then that just kind of creates like a mental shift, right? I think even me, when I first started trading, I went into like wanting to make money. And then you set money goals, right? This year, I want to make this much money, right? Where I started switching my goals to like, this year, I want to be able to identify the good versus bad trades to take. This year, I want to be able to identify what trades I should increase risk or decrease risk. This year, or this month, I want to get good at identifying this setup. Right? So when you start doing that, you start, having this consistent element of like making money, which comes on its own, right? The third thing is, in this whole process, we are only going to control the things we can control. The things that are in our control, we will focus on. So whatever we can control, we will put our focus in that. We cannot control what is going to happen to the market. But what can we control, right? That comes down to, we can control our risk.